shooting it under water tanks. Yeah, definitely.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, man, they're scamming us. They're lying to us. They're making us live like crazy people because we don't know the nature of reality. You know,
I've been thinking about that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be in video. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Round walker. Round walker. Yeah, like I live on a round and I walk around it. Yeah, cool. Check it out. Awesome. Thanks, guys. You too.
Yeah.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was a pretty good flex back right there, huh? These guys were pretty cool about it.
Usually it's harder in a big group like that.
Yeah.
Even if you get them all alone, they're not shy.
Yeah, you know, it's surprising because they were all kind of receptive. Usually it's just one person, you know. Social stigmas start kicking in and people start getting weirded out, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people refuse to even get a flyer because what's my friend gonna think about it?
Exactly. Hello.
Give them a nice smile, you know, or you not say a word. So is this the busiest street you can go on?
Nope. When we get division, it'll be busy because it's like rush hour, so there'll be tons of cars on there. People walking, stuff like that. Work, school. Yeah.
It's all bouncing all over the place.
Oh yeah. I got that problem too.
You got a delivery?
Yeah.
Bike?
Caviar looks like it says on the back. That's
Right.
interesting. We're about to past my ex-girlfriend from high school's house. I threw a rock through her window. She cheated on me with another gentleman.
You broke your window?
Yeah, I threw a rock at her. It was just to get her attention and, you know, like that time we saw those people break the window. Oh, were you there for that? Oh, you weren't there for that. I'm sorry. Me and CJ went and did some flat smacking at Damen Park, and we watched this drunk guy trying to get some lady's attention in her third-story window, and he threw a rock up and it shattered the window. It was hilarious.
Nope. Nope. We got time. Let me get this in something.
Yes. Trying to get a little bit of everything, just like mention.
So can people like register to follow any of these or not?
No,
That's what I want. I
Yeah.
want people like join a group. Like if you don't have one, send them to my group.
Yeah.
Just so they can talk to other flat earthers and get their perspective, answer any questions, you know.
Yeah. That's why I put the red Chicago email, because I figure if anybody wants to hit, what's up?
On the front.
But that's it.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Flat, right?
The Earth is flat. So I just got to say, I got my thing. That's the thing I like to say. And they always say, oh, it's round or
I just got rejected like 4 times in a row.
Oh, giving the flyers?
I like that when you said...
Did he take a flyer? Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Just it's rounded.
The Earth is flat.
There's some information on there.
Have you looked at it? It'll blow your mind, seriously.
Do you have a Facebook?
Yeah.
I run a big page on Facebook called the Flat Earth Revolution. So you can go on there. I post all my proofs on there, videos of why they lie. NASA. Also.
Is NASA still up?
They're up. They say they're up there in space on the ISS in harnesses and stuff.
Yeah.
Behind green screens.
Alright, I'll check this out.
Yeah, man. Sure, man. Take it easy.
Okay. The Earth is flat.
So yeah, this is a good time to be doing it because there's a lot of people on Wicker Park right now.
I'll run out the fires.
I'll be the first. Then when you slap stickers and talk to people. Hold on 1 second. First off, we're at a busy intersection, so this has got to happen.
Awesome.
In his little baby diaper.
Can I give you that?
You know.
Sure.
That was my friend from yesterday.
All right, so direction. Let's say up this street. Okay, we can walk into Wicker Park. It's busy right now. Let's go. Good. Let's wait for the next thing. Let's cross this way because then it'll be busier on this side of the street. We'll pass all those little clubs and stuff.
You have one of these?
Yes.
Like quality?
Well, that's what I have today.
Yeah.
That's one at home. I'll put one over here. Oh, yeah. Please support you.
All right.
Your video you had on there, you were just putting them, you didn't show your face or anything, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now I'm showing face.
I should go on Facebook Live too.
You guys talk about the shape of your earth, the reality that we live in. Flat Earth.
Alright, but is it a turtle or
The Earth is flat.
Do you know that the Earth is flat?
Yeah, I know that. Like, so, but
I would love
is
to
that
see
a turtle that holds it up or is it taller?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so happy this happened. You picked the right crowd.
I think it's flat. Yeah, exactly. So the only thing that's really telling us that we're involved is like NASA, right? NASA and the government, right? But
Well, I mean, we know they're lying.
SpaceX is not independent. We think they're independent, but they're not. They're actually government owned. So.
Okay, we all know.
Science is only what 99.5% true. Never 100%.
Oh, okay. I think it's less than that.
It might be 95. It's either
If we have to
95 or
believe,
95.
we have to believe that science is that true because that's what we're taught. So
That is what we're taught. Very true, very true. But they say we never 100% right. Anyone who says
because science should always be trying to get to the truth.
Yes.
Keep trying to find the truth.
Or at
But,
least trying to find things that go together
right.
with numbers.
Yeah, but they're using numbers on top of equations that are wrong. So then we're getting taught that.
Hey, we've been wrong many times before.
Yeah.
We didn't get to where we are without being right all the time.
Yeah. You guys are putting your life on
So
this, huh?
everything like
If it's created, if it's flat, it's created. So
yeah, 100%. I think my purpose in life is to have people think.
Alright, move along. We don't believe that. Go away.
So
Okay.
if you assume
We're
that
done.
you
We're
know
trying to
the
take our
script,
friends.
then
Go, go.
Yeah.
It was fun
Thank you
while
for
last.
sharing. Oh, wait, for sharing.
I definitely think you guys should.
Yeah. Oh my God. Where did you buy that
You
shirt?
planted the seed. You
I
planted
made
the
it.
seed.
I need that shirt.
Yeah.
So bad. So let me get for now. I need that shirt so bad. Because we'll buy it. We'll fund your jokes on
You want it? How much are you willing to
I
pay
know
for
you
it?
get
I'll
it.
take it off right now.
$10.
Can we just hang?
Kellen, how much for that shirt right now? How much do you want?
40. It's a one of a kind. So if you want it.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't come here to sell it, but if you want it, I'll take it off.
all 35,000 I bet 34.9 are not ironically following that shit. I guarantee.
Why do you believe you live on a spinning ball?
Oh my God. Can I start
Do you feel it spinning?
I had my son.
Do you feel when you're in a car? Do you feel it moving? No.
Yeah.
I feel when you were running left or right in the car, you were.
Why do flights from LA to New York and back to New York to LA take the same amount of time?
Next to me. I'm good at talking.
If the Earth is spinning.
They don't.
They do?
Yeah, we can do it. Why do you see the moon at like 4 p.m. during the day?
An airplane
And
doesn't
it's
travel.
Australia, and they got the moon in their sky too.
Airplanes only travel around 600 miles an hour. And the Earth spins over 1,000 miles. How can it go back to
Bring the atmosphere.
So what does that mean?
The atmosphere is stays wind.
How?
Static.
How? How? There's no
There are different densities, right? As you go up, so it's less density, and isn't like density and mass affected to gravity.
So satellites,
High altitude.
satellites held up by balloons. Sometimes fall, like the one that fell last year.
And there's tons of planes.
But like nothing is
Have you ever heard of Bermuda Triangle? That's where they shoot up all the rockets and they land in the
straight
ocean.
to Bermuda.
Do you want me to show you some more proof or not? I'll show you what they do. Please.
Satellites. I got satellites. These are official NASA pictures of satellites. And then this one right here on the bottom may or may not be made by an 8th grade student. Okay. But then here's the little model that they made of the same Earth in the background.
Here's my page. I made a category for all, so the platters that
like literally everyone's been making up this.
It's only 200 people. It's very few people. Like, how many people got the space? About 200, right?
Yeah.
And then you're talking about the government. The government is good at keeping secrets, right? We compartmentalize.
Oh wait, I have 2 people watching now.
There's high altitude balloons that have been put into space through balloons that show the no curvature over 20 miles up.
I'm already done with you guys.
The horizon's completely flat.
Well, that's they got NASA footage that are it's like lower than that with curves. So.
That was fun.
Yeah. We gotta hit another crowd though. We gotta go that way.
I don't know about in front of businesses.
This is legal. This is
Oh, okay.
public sidewalk.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm up to 3.
You can fly fast.
We just want people to investigate the globe.
Okay, I got 3.
Reviews?
Yeah, 3. Is that views or people watching?
Two more.
Oh, like that down. The nature of reality. What street is this?
This is Division.
Division Street, Chicago.
That was Damen back that way.
Oh, I lost one.
Last of
Hello to my viewer.
I don't think they're on the other side.
Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
Let's take a flyer. You want to see it? Go on.
Who wants one?
Who wants one? All right. Doing more of a job killing myself than doing it. He's doing a better job.
How you doing? Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
I fly airplanes, so I
Yeah.
can see it.
There's a lot of airline flight people who believe.
Does your airplane have a gyroscope? You know how that
Many
works?
of them, yes.
You know how it works?
Yeah.
Can you explain it to us?
It uses electric field to spin. Yeah.
Is it or is it not static in space?
Is it digital or analog?
Ours. Yeah. It's like United.
And doesn't it keep the airplane level? The surface of the Earth? For what purpose? You know why that works? It's a straight shot to Europe. It goes straight. That's why you fly over the pole.
A lot of the flights are always over the continents, but you'll never see a flight go out this way and come back that way. You'll only see them move this way, that way, but you'll never see them go out and go this way.
Or a flight from South America down to South Africa. There's never a flight that goes like this.
That doesn't go into the northern
Even though
hemisphere.
those 2 points are closer together, it always goes
All
up
the way north
and then down.
and then down.
What does it matter to fly or I mean, what's
Well, it's the nature of reality, right? So, I mean, shouldn't we care about the reality in which we live in?
yeah, but I was concerned with something more with like
Nuclear
day-to-day stuff.
NASA
you know?
gets $19 trillion a year. But to lie to us, to show us fake pictures of the globe.
It's like 40 billion a day.
A lot of war shit.
More on any war. There's more money put into that than anything else. And if you look at it too, they have more than enough money to pay. More than enough. And is it worth it for them?
How much money?
It's 19 billion a year.
A
So
year.
that's
$52 million a day.
52 million a day.
That's enough for anything in life.
No, just look into it. You don't know. There's a lot of people.
If anything, walk away from this conversation doubting us.
Yes, I do.
Because if you can at least look into it, you know, from a critical standpoint, say, okay, well, you should be able to find pictures of satellites in space. I should be able to find tons of pictures of the Earth in space, right? You would think that, but there's not. There's only the most recent photo that we had to wait like almost 20 years for. So
Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Round like a pizza? Round like a penny? The Earth is flat.
anyway, sounds like a crazy conversation, but thanks for listening.
Compare all the globe pictures and see what you see. They're all different from each other. All the continents every year they put out a picture, they change.
Yeah.
The sizes, the land.
I think it's on my back.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, look at all this.
Different
If you
colors,
zoom in on
different
this
size.
one, it's all Photoshop right there. Photoshop clouds, copy and paste clouds.
The famous one that's on the iPhone, if you zoom into that photo, you'll see
Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Yes.
The Earth is flat.
Is it?
Here, read about it.
You wanna read about it? Thank you. Earth is flat. How you doing? Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
I think it's funny. It's funny because they're the ones.
Just like what my shirt says.
Yeah.
Jokes on them.
LOL.
If they refuse to accept it.
Hello. Shape of the Earth is flat.
Yeah,
I got some comments. I don't even know who that is.
This is dogmatic yelling at people.
Evangelical.
Oh, on YouTube you get all these trolls. You don't get the flatter.
Hardly.
Hello. The Earth? Round like a pizza? Round like a penny?
Not like a plate. Or a dish.
Now let's not yell at me.
I wasn't yelling. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Hello.
We do. I know this neighborhood like the back of my hand. Let's actually cross the street and head back. So we should be heading back.
Right now?
You want a jaywalk? That was a big trip. We had some, monkey ring.
It says go to the Northern Illinois State University and enter the physics department and try it.
Oh yeah. We should totally do that.
You're in Chicago? There's one?
There's tons. Yeah, Illinois State.
Okay.
Still on, man? 2 people?
Woohoo. How you doing? Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously, man. Serious. You gotta look into it. It's for real.
Massive line about everything.
Well, let's put it like this. Like, how is it a ball, right? Like, you're supposed to be spinning 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, all this and that. Somehow the atmosphere is static no matter how high you go. It moves with the Earth, right? We got water that's bending around the exterior shape of the Earth when water naturally seeks its level. So that doesn't make sense. There'd be rivers and
We call it sea level for a reason.
yeah. So, and if you think about centrifugal force too, all the water should be rushing towards the equator too, right? And when have we ever saw something spin with water sticking outside of it? We've seen the opposite. You've been in the gravitron before, right? You know the little flying saucer thing at the carnival, and you're going to get stuck to the wall. Yeah. So they're telling us that the Earth spins and it causes the stick to the outside of a gravitron. Does that make any sense? So the more you look into it, what they're telling us is it's nonsense, man. It's like some cartoon shit, you know? And if you start like looking into like the whole flat Earth theory, at least like the legitimate flat Earth theory, you'll see that there's so many scientists. I mean, you got pilots, you got crazy smart people who know the Earth is flat now because they've actually been looking at it and they're realizing that the whole globe theory is just indoctrination. It's just government propaganda to keep us in line. So the more you look into it, you're gonna find out some shit, man. Like, Earth is flat, bro. And that opens up a whole new can of worms, because now it's like, who are we, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we live on this realm, you know, it's flat. We're not spinning in space out of control. Now things are a little bit more significant, because now it's like, we're here for a reason, right? I'm not going religious, but I'm gonna tell you this. You can't look at the flat earth and say that you don't matter, because once you realize that we're all important, we're all alive for a reason, we're here. This experience is for us. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, dude. I'm not saying anything, dog. Look into it, you know? Yeah, man. Good. Thanks for being so receptive, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, have a good one.
Have a good day.
I'm live.
I'm live.
I'm in this. Gotta wake these heads up.
No views yet.
Hello.
Worth looking into, at least for fun. Right? Or I could say, hey, this will either make you laugh or cry. We're taking them all away.
What are these? People put stickers on here too, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me put one. I'm recording. Side of resolution. I like these because these are way harder to get off than the other ones.
Put it right here. Awesome idea. Come from priority now.
Yeah.
Little ladder underneath. Right here.
No.
It's like a pizza kind of like.
We're not selling anything.
The car's not my job.
I did that in the park.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good stuff, man. Alright, I need to turn this camera around. It's not filming myself. Nobody wants to that guy's big.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Was it Hone? Well, how do you say Hoyne?
Point.
Division Street in Hoyne.
So the next light, we're gonna make a lap. We're gonna blast down to Wicker Park. Do it.
How you doing? Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Hello. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. I hope nobody actually wanted to watch this for 30. I hope nobody actually wanted to watch me for 30 minutes, but or watch this for 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. We can always go
Someone's
back
still
here
watching?
and,
Three people, it says.
edit and clip stuff. So, you want to talk to these people? Who's going to do it?
Huh? Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Not much.
The Earth is flat.
Oh.
That was coming
Ever
through.
thought about asking stupid questions of strangers in Chicago?
What?
Hey, I'm from Chicago. I'm allowed to do this. So, I ain't no looky-loo outside of here.
Hey, Larry. Larry said, ever thought about asking stupid questions of strangers on the streets of Chicago?
Yes. Do you believe in the globe? That's a stupid question.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Getting Division Street. Oh wait, we're going to Division Street. Earth flat Earth?
Very straightforward.
I like it simple. I don't want to do it weird. It's like,
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
read it.
Oh, he has those iPods, but his looked like they were a little longer. Maybe it was an earlier generation AirPods.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But his were like hanging down to like, not the ones we looked at.
All right, we gotta go left too.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Earth is not a globe.
Earth is flat.
Teaching you lies in school, man.
Like a pizza.
Like a pizza. Make us copy everything everybody says.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
No, thank you.
The Earth is flat.
Sticker.
That's
Sorry, I was filming your back for like
private. That's
15 seconds.
My back?
Let's
I
break
don't
the law,
think
man.
you should do that.
Definitely should do that. I like it.
Ooh.
Definitely do it.
4 people and a like?
That's good. Stop.
5 people now.
Hello, people.
People.
We can turn it. We can turn it around and Nick can say.
Turn on the comments.
They're on.
Hello, Globies. Read my shirt.
Exactly.
I can still read it in the mirror.
What about the signs? What about my signs?
Fuck your sign.
You know the back?
How do I turn the camera so I can see what I'm filming? Oh, there you go. All right, you go. Go. I got this.
You got the
What happens if I push this little button?
Don't push anything.
Okay, I'll film your ass then.
It explodes.
I think it changes the volume.
The volume?
Oh, yeah, the volume of the microphone or whatever.
Keep up the good work. Earth is flat. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Are you doing this for subs and likes? Yeah, he's got a whole 18 subs. We need more subs. We got one like.
Let me put a sticker on.
Someone gave you a thumbs up.
Hello.
I think that was for me though.
The Earth is flat.
I do not
Sorry.
believe you. I'm sorry.
Did you look into it?
I have very heavily.
Can we talk about it for 5 minutes? No? Very heavily, he said.
Very heavily. What does that mean? Stayed up one night?
Just curious as to what your intent is. Our only intent is to plant seeds and make people think for themselves. That's our intent. Question everything. Question all these fake ass globe pictures right there. They're all different. Stop. Come on, NASA, make up your mind. What does Earth really look like? Does it look like 1972, 1997, 2002, 2007? Which one is it? Oh, I like the 2012 one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Tell me that one looks like 1997 or 2002. All bullshit. Who in the world wants to talk about flat Earth except the deluded?
Also, we dropping these in the mailbox. Reading for later? Sweet.
How come this is out of focus? Marty? Oh, there we go. I didn't read my fingerprint.
Children read this called spherical.
Let's see how many in a row you can get. Is that 3? 3 in a row?
3 in a row.
Globe believers, wait, falling backwards at 1,000 miles an hour. When they're watching the sunset, they're falling backwards at 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wint James.
Wink James, my man.
Are you filming too?
Yep. I'm not doing a good job, bro. I'm just filming like.
Can you like pause it when you want to and then
I could
resume?
I have to redo the audio. I have to.
Oh, so you're gonna edit it anyway?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I got enough room on this. I can film all day.
How you doing? Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
That duck was yelling at me.
Oh man, there's another guy wearing sunglasses.
Earth is flat, Wint James, yes.
Okay, cool for school.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Government flag is
The Earth is flat.
I wonder if I can share your live stream on my channel.
Should be able to.
I gotta go to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You get it from there? What's it called? Flat Earth City?
Flat Earth, Chicago? No, what? Oh, you want to do it like that or look up the video?
I just want to copy the link
Okay,
and then post it.
that's it. I think they liked you filming because we got up to 7 people while you were filming and another like, but
because they got to see you walking around like, hey, I'm wearing a sandwich thing and selling stuff and whatever. Care about the nature of reality? No, thank you.
Just read it.
this.
What did he say?
What if it's square?
It is square. He's right.
Yeah.
We know it's not a globe.
Yeah, that would be ignorance.
Oh, Earth is flat.
Sí, que ver. Oh. Wait, that was in a row. What's this one for me? Oh yeah, this is I don't know, but let's go there. Cross it.
I'm sharing the link everywhere. Do you guys believe we went to the moon?
We do.
Have you looked into it? There's a really cool documentary on YouTube called "A Funny Thing Happened on Our Way to the Moon." Look it up.
Well, you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Hi. You're laughing now, but have you looked into it?
I can't right now. I'm just laughing because I'm taking
Have you ever heard of the term cognitive dissonance?
No, we're not. I have to go, but like.
No, it's all right. It's all right. No, seriously, the reason why you're laughing right now and you think it's hilarious is because we've actually been trained to react that way from our government. So if you look into it, you'll see that it's total program response.
And all the other like planets are just randomly around.
There are lights in the sky, actually. You can look at them yourself with a telescope.
Just look at Pluto. There's a dog on it named Pluto.
Yep.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
Everybody
funny.
laughs because they don't know they're indoctrinated.
The joke's on you.
Yeah, I know. It's so
Just look
cool.
into it. Type in NASA Lies on YouTube.
Bubbles in space. Harness ISS.
Why are we yelling now? I thought we weren't
Oh, yeah, sorry.
gonna yell.
Sorry. Team captain.
Uh,
Oh, Captain.
no, that laugh triggered me. I'm sorry.
I got triggered.
I got triggered by the laugh.
I got cognitive dissonance from her cognitive dissonance. Let's go this way. I'm going to talk to these people.
I gotta control my. All right, let me see some comments. There we go. Flat Earth freak out in the street.
Now, we assume that we're looking at a spinning ball, but if you actually look into it, there's no proof of this at all whatsoever. Aside from what we get from NASA, which can easily be faked, because they're getting, what, 50 million a day, right? Yeah, they're making so much money, it's crazy. But here's the thing, you know, Gravity, the movie, we've seen that, right? It looks so freaking real, right? Well, their budget was what, like 2.5 million? They're getting like 100 times, well, 50 million, 47 million a day, which is like enough to make enough Gravity movies every day of the year for the rest, you know. So you gotta look into that. And then once you realize that a lot of what we've been taught is indoctrination, like we're getting this information when we're old enough and they're telling us that Santa Claus exists and they're telling us that we live on a spinning ball. So we're not really coming at this with a critical mind when we're older. We're just assuming that what they told us is true, you know? And that's the problem with all this, is once you start looking into it from an actual, you know, educated standpoint, and you start breaking down the globe theory, you'll see there's a lot of problems with it, the heliocentric model. It doesn't even make any sense, you know? So definitely, you know, I know you're not going to believe overnight, and we don't want you to believe the Earth is flat. I want you to know the Earth is flat through looking at it yourself. So Do your own research. Don't believe what they're telling you on TV because they want you controlled, you know? Population control. So,
For sure.
yeah. Thanks for being so cool, guys.
No, it's with social media and we have people getting it out there, the word out there. And I have a P900 camera, so we can see with our camera and we're zooming way further than we should be able to with what they tell us the Earth curvature is supposed to be.
The longest distance photography record is like 2.7, it's like 207 miles, which is like impossible on a ball. You'd be like looking out into space. So if that is true, then it's the curvature calculations that they gave us is 8 inches per mile square. Then that's impossible because that 8 inches per mile square should be way below the curve of the horizon. And another thing too is a lot of the proofs that we've received are via NASA and our government and indoctrination through like telling us when we were a kid. You know, Santa Claus was real and all these other things were real. But we found out later those were disproven, except we got the government telling us that nonstop. You know? Exactly. Right. And we haven't been taught that there are dual systems,
So
right?
for seasons, in the model, the North Pole is here in the center, and Antarctica is not a continent. It's just an icy landmass that goes around the outside, holds all the water in, so there's no edge. And then they tell us during our summertime, the sun is closer around us and orbiting around us here. And then in the spring and in the fall, it's around the equator, so that's when it's from there. And in our wintertime, it circles around here. So the sun is actually really close. It's just like
Very small.
very
compared
small
to-
and really close. It's just like
Everything's opposite of what they
So-
tell us.
Yeah.
in the winter, that's where it's around the Tropic of Capricorn, and then in the summer around the Tropic of Cancer. It's starting to move closer towards us right now.
Think about this too. When you look at the moon, it looks like crystal clear, right? Well, they're telling us that it's hundreds of thousands of miles away, and you know the human eye can't even see that far, and yet we see the moon completely clear, like if it's just right there, you know. So there's a lot that they've been telling us that we just assumed was right, but we didn't realize that there are dual systems that actually work, you know. So it's not just the heliocentric system that was actually created at the beginning of time, and it's been proven. I mean, a theodolite will prove it. I mean, theodolites measured where the positions of the stars over hundreds and hundreds of years, and they haven't moved. And yet we're orbiting and spinning and flying through space. We should have different stars every year. We should have different parallax. There should be different distances apart. But yet we see the
The
exact
North
same
Pole
star
is in the
constellation.
exact same spot every night.
Heliocentric
Year after
model
year.
uses satanic numbers too, like 666
Yeah,
repeated
the
numbers.
Earth's tilt is at 66.6 degrees of an angle. We're moving 6,660 miles, you know, through space. Like there's all these 666s that keep coming up. But if you look into heliocentrism in the pagan worship, they worship Baal, the god of the sun. So what they did is in heliocentrism, they put the sun in the center of our solar system so they can worship Baal. So the whole point was to get us to believe in their religion, to believe in their life, what they want us to believe. But you know, there's so much facts and so much evidence to just disprove it.
And if I use my senses, I see the sun, the moon, and the stars circle around me,
Yeah.
and I don't feel the Earth move. I'm like if I was driving in a car and I didn't use my senses, I would get in an accident. And then when they're telling me I can't trust my senses when I'm looking up at the sky and I'm seeing the stars move, they're saying that I'm the one that's moving, and I just don't believe. They can't believe that.
It doesn't mesh out with
Can I take
reality.
a picture of your
Sure
board
can.
for a science teacher?
Sure.
You want to take it? I was going to take it on my phone. This is interesting, yeah.
Now, of course, when you go and talk to your science teacher about it, the first thing he's going to do is laugh, right? Because he's got a lot invested in his career and his life. So if you're telling him that's contradictory to that he's built his entire life around, you're going to get the strongest reaction of cognitive dissonance you can receive. You know, so you got to think also where people are coming from too. So that's why not a lot of people are receptive about this, is because we see the Universal logo spinning, we see, you know, space logos on everything, AT&T, all these companies are using globes, and we just take it as a fact. But we don't realize it's just an indoctrination method. It's by drilling it into our heads on a daily basis. You'll never question it, and you'll never think twice about it. So that's what we should be doing. At least doubting the flat Earth and trying to prove that the Earth's a ball, because that's the only way you're going to come to that conclusion that it is a lie. So definitely.
Thank you.
Thanks for being so
talking to us.
receptive, guys.
Really good points.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Poor girls.
No, she came up to us.
Yeah.
No, I'm reading a comment. Someone said poor girls. Larry.
Are we just gonna
Poor Larry.
Are we gonna walk past these guys?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really, what we're gonna do?
We're gonna get beat up now.
I don't know.
Everybody on YouTube is gonna see how we 3 flat earthers get beat up. B-ball. Flat smack these guys.
Take the balls round, but it's the court round.
No.
Sorry to bother you, but maybe.
Got one for you too, bro. The earth is flat. They're lying about the shape.
It's all government, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the dome. There's a dome above. Holding the waters
Well,
above.
yeah, like the argument, the ball is round, right? But is the court round? You know, just like a pool table. Those balls are round, the table's flat. So round up doesn't mean round below.
You have quite the defense there.
There's a lot more to it.
Yeah.
A lot
So
more.
much more.
Just look into it.
I'll read through it, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
If you guys got a Facebook account, go on Facebook. My page is the Flat Earth Revolution. I post a lot of proofs on there. There's a bunch of people that can answer
I'm on
questions.
YouTube too. I go by Realm Walker. I'm just an artist, man. I'm not like an educated, crazy person. I just do art. I just like showing my shit and promoting the work. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, take it easy.
I want to interrupt their game. Can I leave a couple of these to pass them around to the other guys? Would that be okay?
I should just drop them. Yeah, we're different.
Where?
I think he just told you to drop it.
In the gutter? Right there? Hey guys. Hey guys, can you guys pick up a flyer when you guys are done? Right there? Thank you. Play You've Been Exposed theme song for these cats.
No,
What's
don't, because then they'll,
No, I'll play it on my.
no, you can't, because it'll show up on the sound.
All right.
Yeah.
It's real.
I can play ODD.
No.
ODD
yeah, okay.
reality.
We're not
Why?
crazy people here. You know,
That's a good idea. We need a little music.
Centric model for years now, and it's obviously it's not fake. And once you start looking into it, there's all these crazy holes that it's like, why would we even believe it in the first place, right? So it sounds
He
crazy.
said, oh yeah, stop the basketball game and harass him. Larry's still watching. That's awesome, Larry. You got lots to say, but thanks for...
Right? Because it's saying that don't believe anything. Find out for yourself. It's all about truth. Now,
There we go. Cartoon
we
ball.
don't want to believe what the government tells us to fucking believe, right? The government's bullshit, right? You know what it is. Right? Well, we've been shown the globe ball when we were, I think, 5 years old when we were kids. And were we smart enough at that time to critically think on whether it was a good model or not? We just took their word and we're like, yeah, man, these guys know what they're talking about, right? But we're above too many ads. Hey, y'all saw that?
Does.
Yeah, go over there.
What's your boy?
Stuff like that. Warning. Well, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You have to stand on the sideline.
This is Wicker Park? Wicker Park?
Yeah.
And then this whole area is Wicker Park too?
Yeah, that's the street we were walking last time. Right, that's Milwaukee. So, yep. So let's go back that way and then we'll hang it left. Sound good?
It's starting to get a little dark.
I mean, we're good up until like, 10 or 11. I mean, what's today, Monday? So yeah, we're good for a little bit. There'll be people now. Stuff is spraying up there.
He said hit the bars.
Hey, what's up, man? Can I give you this? reality. I think it's important.
The Earth is flat. Research it. Earth is a pear, everybody knows.
Are you smoking a cigarette? You mind if I take a little quick hit of weed real quick on this alley?
Oh.
Sorry.
Go ahead. It's already on there. No, you can buy mailing lists and Facebook ads. Okay, we're coming up to Milwaukee Avenue. And here on Street, or on Rose Street. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
No, nothing.
The Earth is flat. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Plug in my charger. So we can go a little while longer. Which way are we walking? Hello. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
Yeah.
How you doing? Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. How you doing?
Seeking truth.
All these awake people that were walking by.
I know.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
You go in front.
Here. No, not my phone. Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah. The Earth is flat.
Got one.
Yeah. You got a good streak.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
Don't be scared.
Did I get that one? Good.
You did. I had to like flatten a little on one side, but you got it.
Hello. Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat. Reading about Neil, huh? And his pear, the pear that we live on.
You want to look into it?
Look at all the pictures from NASA show that the Earth is a.
Right. Yeah. Here's proof. You have this.
She's reading a Neil deGrasse Tyson book.
Wow.
I feel like I've been here before. I've walked down this street before. Because the dental place is right there.
Yeah. See what the reality is. I want to. Okay.
The Earth is flat.
He's like, I don't have
don't have
friends.
any
He's got friends. Oh, are you a chef or something? I tattoo for a living, so whenever I see people with mushrooms and carrots and stuff, I know they cook. So.
Hello.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I tattoo.
You know what? My secret, I'm going to say, last one wants it. Everybody wants the last one. I only have 2 more left. Thank you.
I want the last one though.
Okay.
Oh, they got it.
Hello. Have you thought about the shape of the Earth? The Earth is flat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, laughing.
Last one.
Have you ever thought about the shape of the Earth?
It's
The
flat.
Earth is flat. Yes, it is.
There's the proof right here.
Oh, good. Well, hello, brother.
I don't get paid. I printed this on my own printer with my own money just to get the word out there. I spent like hours picking up together.
Take a picture of my shirt, too. Good night.
Caesar. How do you know my name?
How do I know your name?
Yeah. How do you know my name? What's up?
Are you recording it?
Huh?
Are you recording it? Nice.
He's your dad. He's your friend from Parsons.
Family.
Pedro.
Pedro from Michigan? Stop fucking around with
Yeah, I run big flatter flatter revolution.
What are the chances?
I don't have it.
Oh.
Then we don't know each other.
And he's also like
No, you look exactly like Mother
Hey,
Caesar.
hey, hey. This might explain, dude. Look at
Wait,
that.
so okay, you guys, is the Earth actually flat?
Yes, it is.
100%.
But how does like gravity and all that planet?
Well, gravity's
A theory.
right? So it's never been proven or singled out as a force. So we can only construct it in a concept with mathematics,
Just started with us 3.
ideas, but we
How
can't.
about I just drop this and I'll prove that gravity exists?
The bag is heavier than the air, or denser than the air, so it falls down, and the ground stops it.
Well, the
because-
air is obviously not strong enough to hold it up.
Right, because there's a so what's pulling it down then?
There's nothing holding it.
But why would you need to hold it up?
There's an up and a down. If there's nothing holding it up.
And they say in
Why-
space and on a ball, there's no.
holding them up.
You gotta change your
Well,
settings.
so there's a force.
Until you lift it up, that's your force. You're the force. You interacting with the ball. Everything you're interactions are the force. But in its natural state, it is. It
If
exists.
you have a pen, I can like draw a free body diagram and explain how it works.
Right. I understand how the concept works, and that's why we don't believe it, because we actually look into the concept and it doesn't match out. So we have to go on a leap of faith and assume that it means that gravity is pulling it down and not the opposite, and not the fact that it's heavier than air, that it is being pulled. Because we need gravity to see
your language.
Because they use gravity in their mass.
You're saying that I'm making a bunch of assumptions, but they're wrong.
Exactly.
Your assumptions are right.
Right, because I don't need to create space, and I don't need to create a force to make space real. If it's not real, then I don't need to make it real. You see what I'm saying? Like, the only people who are telling you that space is a thing is NASA and the government, right? So, I think you look up and you see stars, that means space. Well, here's the problem. After hundreds and hundreds of years, why do we see the same stars year round if we're hurtling through space at all these different rates and all these different
The planet's spherical and it rotates.
We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, traveling around the sun at 66,000 miles an hour.
Every second,
And the sun is going around the center of the galaxy, and the galaxy is moving towards the great attractor. We wouldn't see the same stars every night, each night, or let alone the heliocentric model.
Yeah.
All those.
Where's the edge of space? Because that's what we have to assume, right? Because you're assuming
How
that there's a
can
definite
we
end,
orbit without gravity?
and it's like saying, is there a
Correct,
definite
because we're
end
not
to
orbiting.
space?
Oh, we're not orbiting. So what are the stars? then?
The stars are light, and they still look like lights in the sky.
That's just
So with the telescope, they're so far, trillions of miles away, thousands of light years away. That's way too far for our eyes to even see. So they wouldn't even, if they were science's distances that they said, they'd be too far away for us to even see. But since we can see them, they are not.
Do you believe in like things that are heavier and lighter though? Because you were saying that this is like heavier
Density
than
and
the air, right?
buoyancy. Yeah.
Density
So heavier and
Like the
density
law.
are two different things, right?
Well, think about it like this. Density, all right, is the air itself. So the buoyancy of the object, if it's like let's say it's less dense than the air itself, then it would be buoyant. That would be its reaction, its properties in that physical environment. They become buoyant. It would shoot up in the opposite direction. So density, then buoyancy is really just explaining the properties of density with the medium that's around it.
Buoyancy is a force that resists gravity by definition, right? So when you use the terms buoyant and heavier and lighter,
Right, they're
those
descriptive terms. They're not actually singling out forces. And that's what the point we're trying to make is that the force concept itself is fictitious. There is no force.
there's a force. When you say something's heavier means gravity's pulling it down. That's what the
Well,
word means.
that's what they say it's a force. They say that because the ball's spinning through space, right? And you've been on a gravitron before, right? The ball, if you've been on a gravitron, you're on the inside of the gravitron. You're spinning against the ball. So if you're on the outside of the gravitron, you fly right off, right? But they're saying the force of gravity, that's the force, that's doing the opposite. It's taking natural properties of that object and reversing it and causing it to be pulled to, or attract or to the mass. When in actuality, we don't have any evidence of this force whatsoever. I can take a lead ball that's like 1,000 pounds and put a feather, 5 feet away from it. That feather is never going to get attracted to that lead ball.
Well, it does actually.
Yeah,
There's
but
a minuscule force.
Minuscule forces that can't be singled out or identified from electrostatic reactions or anything else.
But we
even
can
magnetism. So
if
we can't even single out gravity itself on its own.
we can calculate gravity by figuring out how fast things accelerate towards the Earth, though, right?
Yeah, but like I said, you got to use a mathematical construct to actually describe it. Otherwise,
So
there's
you don't
no way
believe in
to
math?
prove that it exists. Well, math is just a description. I'm an artist, right? So if I paint something, is that me painting a painting of something make it real? If I'm painting it from my imagination, just because I can create a construct of how something works and describe it in my own language doesn't necessarily make that any more real. because that's what math is. It's
Okay,
language.
so yes, like you can assume that. Well, actually, there are proofs you can't prove that. Like, you read that proof?
That addition?
No, addition. Like you can prove that math exists.
You can prove math describes reality, but you can't reverse engineer it. You can't take math and create reality. You can't take the force. You can't take math,
Right.
do math, and then the force of math.
That's all.
exists.
Math is just used to describe
It's
reality.
just a description.
So
It's a
we're-
language. So it's like me speaking Italian about a fact that somebody else told me. And just because I'm using that language, you're taking it serious.
Yeah. But I mean, until you disprove the theorem, right? Because until you say that this math doesn't describe a pattern, people
Right.
are still gonna
Well,
believe
well,
that.
here,
Theorems are always disproved.
exactly.
We believed
And-
it for how many years, and then Einstein came around and said no.
And the
And how
burden
we
of
believe
proof is on those making the claims, right? So they're making the claim that we're spinning out a ball in space, even though we can't prove that for ourselves, and they're not proving it.
So what about a picture from space?
So
You still believe they
have
exist?
you looked?
Pictures of the Earth from
Have you
space?
looked at the pictures of space? Because I mean, I don't know about you, but they're not only changing clouds in the picture. Do you have it on this one? You can zoom in on these and you'll see like they took a stamp tool and then just made like more clouds. And they'll even tell you that these are pin stitched through satellite orbits of the Earth. So these are not even really photos. They don't even say photos. They call them images. So
So you can't believe anything that you can't see.
well, not necessarily either. Because here's the thing: I can call my friend who lives in another country and be like, "Describe the world outside of you. Take a picture of it. Prove it through those
So that's
methods."
just your
Right?
good faith and taking whatever he's giving is real.
Exactly, and that's why I can check multiple sources, right? But we're only getting our information from one source. You know, they say, oh, ESA and all these other countries are separate from NASA. But did you know that NASA is the one that signs documents on all of their missions? So whoever's running a mission, whether it's SpaceX or ESA or whatever country, NASA's the one who's like, yeah, this is going down. So the only person we're getting that information from is NASA.
So two questions. One, why would they try to trick you that the Earth is round? Where does that get?
Oh yeah, why would they do it? Yeah, we get this a lot, and a lot of people get this a lot. And it's because it's like, for instance, if there was a murder, right? I walk into a house and there's blood on the walls. I already see something's going on. I see like maybe a body part or something, and I realize that there's a crime scene, right? The first thing on my mind is not the motive. It's like there's a crime and we need to like get this locked down, right? Well, that's kind of where we're at with the flat Earth, is because we're already looking at the crime scene and we're like, okay, there's a crime. And everybody's like, well, why did they do the crime? And we're saying, okay, we could speculate all day, especially if they're getting 50 million a day to perpetrate this lie, or we can focus on the crime and try to get other people to focus on the crime and get the best minds and the best eyes on the issue to come to those conclusions. Because we can't do it. I'm an artist, you know? Like, he's a regular guy. Like, we're just regular people who've been looking into this for years, and we wanted to believe in the Bible. I was a big sci-fi nerd, and then I found the flat Earth, and it like rocked my world. I didn't want to believe it. I was in like doubt for like 3 years. I was in denial until one day I just realized like there is absolutely nothing to prove I live on a spinning ball except for movies, TV shows, NASA, and the government.
So how do you explain seasons?
Seasons can be easily explained because when the sun makes its round, it moves inward, tighter, and then outward, looser. So when it's inward, it's warmer, and then when it goes out here, it's a little cooler. So the seasons are going to naturally change just from the path.
So this would be a shape of a flat Earth with the North Pole here in the center,
We know
and
where the
Antarctica
North
is not a
If it was
continent.
a square, the seasons, there would be a drastic change once a year, right?
What do you mean, like a difference every year, or?
Out of curiosity. No, so I'm thinking about the way the sun rotates around.
I want to ask a question.
Sure.
So, like, do you really believe that the Earth is flat, or is this just like kind of like a thing to like prove that like science can't really prove anything, which is
know the Earth is flat. I've seen high altitude footage from 30,000 miles up, and it's
You've been to the edge of the
30,000
Earth,
feet.
right?
I've seen.
You've actually gone to the edge of the Earth.
Well, that's like-
Noticed
Well,
that it's flat.
so if this
If you're on a
model,
table and you're taking measurements on whether it's flat or not, are you going to the edge of the table to take those measurements, or are you just taking measurements from where you're at the table?
Well, I can see the whole table from standing up.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to describe the outer area of the shape of the surface on it. All I need to do is be honest.
Why don't you just go to the edge of the earth and take a picture?
Because there is no
There's
what.
something called the Antarctic Treaty, and 47 nations are involved, right? Every nation that joins the Antarctic Treaty starts a space program simultaneously. That's odd. Here's another thing. Antarctica is divided like a pie chart. It's not divided into shaped territories like regular land masses are. So it's not even treated like a regular land mass. Not only that, it's a desert. It doesn't even snow there. Yet we have all this freaking ice there.
So how does that prevent travel?
Because the model is the North Pole in the center, and Antarctica is not a continent. It's just an icy landmass that goes around the outside, holds all the water in. So it's like a pond. So it's like a pond. The sun warms up the water in the pond, and the land masses are like islands. It's the compass will always point to the north.
I understand that.
I've never been to the north, so I don't know what the magnetic, what the Mount. I've heard of something called Mount Meru.
And you two are part of the Flat Earth Society.
I'm never going to be a part or have ever been a part of the Flat Earth Society. Flat Earth Society is disinformation.
And
The
fined
Earth
and
is
in
The Earth
prison
is flat.
for a short period of time, and then they let him go. But the point
Y'all
is,
believe there's some
they didn't
shit
just let
in
him go
Antarctica
to
that's
the
got a
They're
hole
like, no, you
in
can't
it
do
too,
that.
right?
And
Oh, I've heard of people who do have beliefs like that,
Journey yourself. And we're
The
not
Earth
even
ain't
talking about,
flat.
like,
but I've never been to
and
Antarctica, so I
all
couldn't
the-
prove it one way or the other.
I have.
that you
You've been to Antarctica?
get there.
I ain't proving that the Earth just fucking got a hole in the middle of it.
I haven't been able to find that out for myself.
Electronic equipment has to be registered through the government. You can't just go there with your stuff and be like, I'm going to check it out. It's not going to happen. And not only that, it's the most perilous adventure you'll ever go on because we don't know how big it is or how far stretched or even if there is an end. So you might just be walking off into oblivion forever. So from what we know is what we can measure and what we can observe. And that's obvious, you know? And once you start doing the work and you look at the heliocentric model, start breaking it down, you'll see that it really doesn't have a leg to stand on. It's actually kind of comedic. Because like we laugh all the time. We used to believe it. So people, you know?
But are you made of something?
Yes.
No, you're not. You're from the study and all.
Right. But that's what they teach
I
you.
call my friend in China,
Correct.
and it's the middle of the night.
Correct.
I say, is the sun out there?
Right.
And he says yes.
And that's,
Correct.
and
Do you
that's
believe
what
it?
we're talking about.
Contact.
And that's what
If
we're
they
talking
can
about,
see
is that
the
there
sun in
are
China right now.
theories,
So like
realities, and then there's
whatever.
reality, right?
I would have to
Might be-
know what the time zone was and then.
Okay, so let's say anywhere on the world, I think China was next,
right?
somewhere where when it's dark here, it's light there. How can that be explained with this?
Okay, so the sun is not 93 million miles away. It's small. It's small and it circles around the flat plane.
Okay, so when
and
it's
the moon
over
is
here,
not
when it's over here,
right.
the
It's
sun is
lighting
not
up-
big
it's
enough for
lighting
someone
up-
to see it over here.
It's lighting up this area. So it just went
Excuse me, sir.
to our perspective as far
Are
as
you
we can go.
saying
and then
that
it
the
goes away.
sun revolves around the flat Earth planet?
The sun is moving and we are
It
stationary.
revolves around the flat
The
Earth.
sun is moving and we are stationary.
And all those stationary stars in the universe.
Nope,
they're
I
actually
see
moving
them. I
too,
can
huh?
look up and I can see
They're
the
actually
stars.
moving too.
I can see the sun, moon,
I
and
think they're
stars
make-believe, I don't know.
circle around us. I
Do you
can
know?
look up and see
Do
them.
you know why they seem like they're moving sometimes? Because you're standing on a spinning planet.
I know, isn't that weird? I'm standing on a spinning ball that's not throwing me off of it. That's spinning at
I'm
1,000
just
miles an
saying,
hour,
That's what it is.
and it's not throwing me off it. Has trillions of tons of water that sticks to a spinning ball. Have you ever spun a ball
We
and
can
see
have
what
this
happens?
scientific conversation all day long.
We could.
Whether they're
We
flat
could.
or not.
Yes, forever.
Time and space are more flat iron across the street.
Yeah, it's a good bar too.
I'm gonna go with any chicks.
Because gravity will be rectified by the time-space variable.
Looks
like
Usually they have
goodbye.
they have the
Yes, sir. What's that
We
about
have
it?
Jaeger.
Yeah.
You have a nice bottle.
I'm gonna go get a bottle of Jaeger.
No,
Walk
well,
down the street, singing Flat Earth songs.
Go right there and go to the fucking Circle K or 7-Eleven or whatever, but it's right there.
Yeah.
That's
Buy a
why I
bottle.
need you a bottle of Jaeger.
Can we walk the streets like you do? We can walk down the street drinking. Here?
They might not like it, but I do.
Did you ever get caught? By the police?
They told me
I
when you
want to
drink
do
in
it.
public, don't drink in public.
I'll just
Don't let them see.
You want to go over there and have a shot?
People looking
Hey,
at
thanks,
the
man.
flow theory and see
Nice to meet you.
the lie. The more of us are looking at it, the
On
better.
our Facebook, the Flat Earth Revolution.
Hey.
Right.
I want to go have a Jaeger with Tim over there.
Who? You want to?
Jaeger?
Bigger? All right.
Jaeger shot?
Good.
Did you just say a neck shot?
Jaeger shot.
You can't say that on YouTube, man.
Why not?
Okay.
Do you guys want to stop streaming?
Yeah.
You want to say goodbye?
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Say goodbye.
Like and subscribe. Keep it flat.
Say goodbye to the Flat Earth people. What's your name?
Can you spare a couple dollars for a motherfucker?
What's your name?
Leave a comment below if you want to leave money for this guy.
Sean. The Earth is flat.
There's too many signs in the face proves around. It's
Oh.
gravity.
Wait, no, I know. Let me. Bye.
And
Keep
you
it flat.
believe the aliens were flying over Antarctica, right?